everyone. So today I am sitting with my friend Messi. We're going to be having a conversation. Like we don't even know what we're talking about. Before we move forward, I want her to introduce herself so that you can get to know her. I believe you know me already. I am your follower, Oshokoya, a Christian creative. All right, Messi, can we meet you?
Thank you so much for having me. So, hi everyone. My name is Mercy Deborah Sayaolu. I am a public speaker, a social impact advocate. I love to talk. I love to laugh, and yeah, I love to ask questions. I love to listen. So yeah, nice to meet you.
But you did mention the fact that you're a mathematician. Like
Oh wait, what? How did we get here?
for real, it's not easy to have someone who studied mathematics in my circle because well, I'm doing well too in mathematics, but I have Oga boss in mathematics. That's beautiful. Starting with today's conversation, it's obvious that okay, it's not obvious to my audience, but I know that you work. And there's this saying, no, wait, are you engaged?
So you want to set me up on national television?
No, 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 that's not the plan. But
Well, I'm proud of my status. I'm single, very much single.
thank God I'm
But
not.
up love. Oh. I'm a lover girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just
We
so you
embrace
know.
love. Thank God I'm not the only one in the ship. God, you do it. So now there is this saying that don't stay alone, don't be at home, move out, go to church, go to work, you meet your man and not like that. You're working with people, you have handsome guys, I want to believe, in your workspace. Why are you still single? Because it make me feel like staying at home is a bad thing, like is a disadvantage. Like people make it feel like it's because I'm not going out, because I'm always indoor. That is why I'm single. Walk me through.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, by privilege, I work in a space where on the average I see about 200 people on a daily basis. I
Casa.
have no. It's because of the place I work, right? So, and on the average, I have personal interactions with people. But aside from that, let me start from the beginning. I actually do not like to think that you have to go out before you meet someone, and well, I don't like to think like that. But yeah, so you are saying I'm going out, I'm in the workspace. Why am I still single? Well, number one, the first thing is a question of purpose. The first answer, right, is an answer of purpose. I am not in the workspace because I am looking to be in a relationship. I am in my workspace to work because my employer did not pay me to come and look for
Man.
man. My employer paid me to work. And as a Christian, even God wants us to be hardworking, God wants us to be diligent. And that is just what I do. The second answer I will give to that, the place where you meet your spouse or whoever you get into a relationship with does not matter. What matters is the person. I actually believe you can be in your house. You can be in your house.
Cheers to more staying at home.
But the thing is, like I said earlier, is a question of purpose, answer of purpose. Now, going out would open you to more opportunities.
Yeah.
It will open you to networking with people. But don't go out with the mindset that you want
What's
to go and
that,
look
see,
for
man?
man. Like, bro, that's the least of your problems,
Yeah.
I think. So yeah.
That's true. So, well, that means that the fact that I'm indoor, that is not the major factor why I'm still
That is
single.
not
It's not like I care anyway, but I just want to clear the air. Many people are like, yeah, single because I'm indoor. But
no.
actually, that is not because I can, in fact, for some while now, I've been moving out for conferences, I've been moving out for events, and I'm seeing guys, good guys, but that doesn't mean that, oh, now maybe they will come to meet me and like, oh, you want to propose? Oh, he likes me. No, that is not the I'm not so focused on that.
Mm-hmm.
I am more particular about building good relationships,
Exactly.
building connections.
Mm-hmm.
And if God would have it, my man can be anywhere. I don't need to
You
force
can be in
anything
your
on.
house and then you
I
don't
don't
come and knock, literally.
Korean movie, I've been in India, that kind of thing. But I'm so particular that you can meet whoever God is destined for you anywhere
Yeah,
where you least expect.
exactly.
It can be maybe somehow. God is a beautiful God. Even social media, it doesn't have to be so dramatic. So I don't have to be going to somewhere every day with the mindset of I'm going to be in a relationship.
And let me tell you, if you're always going out, you should I say you are not financially wise? Because going out is expensive.
Definitely,
It
yes.
is expensive,
Yeah.
especially when you live in Lagos.
Abio, God, I beg. But now that's awesome. I love the conversation so far. So now I want to ask, because I cannot relate to a lot of things, going to workspace, meeting people, saying good morning, good afternoon, even when you don't want to. How is it like? Because I literally can just wake up in the morning, do what I want to do at my own convenience.
Mm.
So going to work early in the morning, and sometimes maybe you're not in the good mood. You don't have to show it. You have to
Mhm.
suppress it. How do you do it? How are you coping?
Well, first, I would say it has been God. I'm a Christian, so all my success, first of all, is God, because it's God's strength, actually. Now, number two, when you go to a place, it is not every day that you wake up on the good side. Like, it is not every day. But considering the fact that you work with people, you have KPIs, you
Mm.
have deliverables, you have results that you must produce for your employer. That alone will make you put whatever you are going through aside
Aside.
and actually do the work, even in pain, right? And one thing I have learned since I started my job in dealing with people, you need the fruit of the spirit.
Mm.
You need,
Patience, number
hey,
one.
God! Do you know, lately I found an arc from Pastor Bisola Badejo. She said whenever she was talking about communication, I'm paraphrasing what she said. So she said whenever she's pissed or something, what she just tries to do is she lists out, she recites the fruits of the spirit in her mind before she responds to the person. So when I started with it, I was like, this is great because I've been having issues with communication at the workplace. There was a particular day I was just on my desk, and then one of the people, the other department I work with, the team lead just came in and they was just saying, "Oh, Messi, did you do this? Did you do this?" I was even trying to understand what he was saying. So this one was just shouting. I didn't even understand what was going on. At that point, I was pissed. I
Okay.
was frustrated. I was angry. Like, what's going on? But then I started trying this same act. When you say something and then even if it is a mail, sometimes you just get a mail and they'll be like, really?
It's a lot.
But
It's a
then
lot.
it works. That thing works. Because by the time I start, oh, the fruit of my spirit are love, joy. You see, when I get to that patient, my chest,
Nickname. Be so tight.
my chest. So one thing is God's strength helps. That's the first. The second one is emotional intelligence.
Mm.
It's,
So important.
it's so important in the workplace, in communication, emotional intelligence. You meet people that are just angry for no reason. You meet people that everybody's going through a lot, but some people don't. They don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Some people don't know how to handle pressure.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. To show all over that
It
face.
will show, and it will not just show. They will transfer it.
Just
I
start
later got to
reacting.
know. Now, this person I told you was a team lead. I wanted to respond in the heat of the moment. But I was just like, let's say calm down, don't respond now. And then I went to meet him later and said, hey, so what were you saying
Mm.
that time? Then he calmed down. Then he started explaining it. Okay, this was what happened. And then I explained that it was not even my fault. Oh.
But
This thing that you are telling me, I'm not even involved in it. Then we had a conversation. I told him, just be calm with
yeah.
me personally. Me, be calm. Because one thing is, once you start shouting at me, I get anxious. Like,
Same here.
I will be shaking visibly. So don't shout. Just say what you want to say.
Communicate. Why
And guess
shout?
what? Since that time, he communicates very well with me.
Mm.
Even if he's shouting with other people. Once I get to him, I say, what is the problem? Then he will come and say, Messi. So what happened was that?
That's it.
That
That,
is
that
it.
that is because you communicated it to him. Assuming that when he was shouting the other day, you shouted back or you were
Mm,
reacting,
mm,
he will keep doing that. He will keep
exactly.
doing that. But because you communicated it, and like you don't like this, and then the truth is, I was saying something to a friend earlier. I said, let people know where you stand.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You see, that thing, it is very important in workplace. At my workplace, they know that there are some things you cannot say near Messi. There are just some things you cannot say because I spell out my values. I'm loud about my values. I'm loud about my convictions. I'm loud about my boundaries because it is very important. As much as I don't believe that at the workplace, just do your work and go. You can have beautiful relationships from the workplace. You can have insightful conversations with people, impactful conversations with people at the workplace. Right? You can even build your community, your career community from
Yeah.
the workplace. So I don't believe in just do your work and go. No, I don't believe in that. I believe that you can find a tribe, people that
Yeah.
outside the
Yeah. Your like
workplace.
minded people.
Exactly. So I am loud about what I believe in. I'm loud about my convictions. I'm loud about my values. So when some conversations or some things are going around, You will hear them say, don't bring it close to Messi. Messi does not want this. This is what Messi wants.
Yes.
You should come. You should tell people. I feel like the world would be a better place if we are able to tell people what we want, what we can accept.
Yes.
And when you communicate what you can accept and what you don't want to accept, if the other person communicates you respect it.
Yes, respect boundary. And I want to say something about it, and that is the reason why a lot of people are struggling. The reason why a lot of people are struggling to to keep that value is because they are not loud about it. So they can easily compromise.
Mhm.
If you let people know what you stand for, if you let people know that this thing I don't want to associate, I don't want to listen to it. When they are talking about it, they will not involve
Exactly.
you. But when you refuse to let them know, they will felt like you are interested. So they will keep bringing it to your face till you get to a point where you think about it and feel like, let me even compromise.
It's not bad.
So you have to be loud about your convictions. You have to be loud about your values. You have to let people know what you're standing for.
Exactly, because if you don't let people know what you're standing for, you will fall for anything. Anything goes.
And everywhere no be way.
Exactly, or anywhere no be way. Anything. But one of the things people know me for is excellence. I will not take something mediocre from you. I will not take average from you.
Yeah.
And because I value excellence so much, I portray it. I do my work excellently. I show people how I want my work done. So if you are working with me or you are working for me, you know what to do. You know the extent to deliver.
I'm sorry to cut you short. I want to say something about it. For those, especially leaders, maybe someone that is managing something and they have a lot of people around below them. I have heard people say that I'm scared to leave this place for this set of people because they will not be able to manage it as they would manage it. But to me, I feel like it is not wisdom. When someone is under you, it is wisdom to train that person as you, because you may no longer be there and those people will still deliver very well as you. So it is